started skateboarding when I was 10 years old. 10 years old, I got my first board. The year I got here is the year they built the park, so by the end of grade 9, the park was open.
Wow.
I was here every day after that. I grew up in a rough area, and there's a lot of gang activities. My friends are drinking, smoking, but there's a few of us that just skated, and I stayed away from that until I moved over here, I guess. When I was younger, my grandparents, they practiced these ways, the traditional ways, and I'd always travel around with my Muslim, that's my grandfather, and he would go all over. He'd go to Beaver Lake, all the different, like around here, reserves, because he had friends everywhere, and he would take me. I was a little boy, I didn't know what was going on. I'd just go with him. We'd go to ceremonies, different ceremonies, and sweat lodge ceremonies, ghost dance ceremonies, all these different ceremonies. It just became normal to me when I was younger, cruising with my grandfather and going all these places. And then, because my grandfather died when I was 15, so then I had nowhere to go. Like, traditionally, I didn't know where to go, where to turn, and that's kind of when I started smoking weed, started drinking and stuff like that. I didn't know what to do. I was kind of lost during those years. That's when I put down the skateboard also. But growing up, I always felt the need that one day I had to go back to my ways, just because as a kid, getting a little taste of it, I felt, that's where, as a kid, I felt most comfortable. And so when I grew up and I had my kids and I wanted to be sober, I wanted to be healthy and moving forward in a good direction, I started searching for myself, searching for teachers, searching for somebody to show me these ways so I can continue on what my grandfather was doing and moving his family, his people forward.
Whoa. In the process of coming back to sober and everything, did skateboarding help you with that at all? Or?
Yes, especially now that I have my son and I can teach him.
Oh, you okay?
How far did you make it?
So what's your biggest, so now that you've seen both sides, what's your biggest reason for not smoking or not drinking at all? What is, if you had to tell someone why you don't, what's the biggest reason?
The biggest reason is that I honestly believe it tears families apart. From what I've seen growing up. Time goes by fast, man. When you skate, time doesn't exist. It's just you and the board and the concrete. Nothing else matters. That's how, whenever things were going rough in my life, I'd just pick up my board and just go. It's something that you have to learn on your own. You can't just pick up a board and be good. You have to accomplish that. You have to teach yourself. You have to train your muscles to move a certain way, and you feel proud of yourself. You don't. Once you land a wicked trick that you've never landed before, it's like a really awesome feeling. Really, really awesome feeling. I just encourage the younger ones just to find something that they love to do, even if it's not skateboarding, as long as it's positive and it makes them happy, then do it. Do it. Keep you out of trouble and you'll get good at something.